Here we go. How y'all doing, man? Man, y'all been waiting for this one right here. Crazy, season 3. HarryO TV. Here with my boy Eric Bell Jr.
Going strong, going
We
strong.
going strong, man. Episode 3. Wait for y'all to get up in here. Are you did?
It'll come up on its own now.
Oh, yeah.
It should. Yep. Or you see the chat box? Yep. Yep. Now it'll come up as a comment.
Wait for y'all to come in, man. Okay, we got 3 in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? Season 3 right here. Been going down this week, man. A lot of things been happening. Got a new top 5 sediment. What's up, babe? How you doing, man? I see you. 2G. Share that live. Share that live. Make sure you like, man. Make sure you like. Please comment to me. Let me hear you this week, man. Let me know what you thinking about these games. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. If we got 7 in here, we should have 7 likes, man. Or you can even hit the thumbs down. It don't matter. All attention is good attention. That's what I say. We up in here. We up in here. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Or you just want to see Furrow win Friday?
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
what
be
we
a
all
good
want to
one right
see.
there, boy. Everybody waiting for that game, man. That's it. Everybody waiting for that game. That's gonna be a good one right there, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I only see 2 likes. We got 7 in here. 2 likes. Share, like. Make sure you hit that bell. We're gonna get this thing started real quick. Real quick. We ain't gonna even keep y'all that long, man. We got the Monday Night Football. We can't even be here that long. Let me know who in here. Say what's up to me. All right, first we're gonna talk about these Ohio teams over there, man. We're gonna get to the Ohio teams real fast, E.
Okay, cool.
First off, we're gonna go with Poland and Lakeview. What do you think about that Poland Lakeview?
I mean, so Lakeview, Ohio is really they're on again, off again. They're not really consistent, to be fair. You know what I mean? So I expected Poland to go in and get the dub.
Yeah, also same here. But I'm not going front. I like Lakeview. But I think Poland is stronger than Lakeview.
Agreed.
Yeah, so we're not gonna talk about that too much. That Poland Lakeview. Cause we get another game that was up, and we want to talk about Ursuline versus Villa Angela St. Joseph. What did you think that we did? What was your prediction on that game?
I figure Ursula can go in, walk over him, and
Walk
leave.
all over them,
That's
right?
what I thought.
Walk all over. That's what I would predict.
But
Well, my prediction on that game, I'm not even going to front to you. My prediction on that game was 45-14. I had Ursuline going.
okay.
And Ursuline pulled that out 40-0. They gave a big donut.
Sheesh.
The big donut.
Sheesh.
Ursuline they played, man. After they lost the fish, they ain't no holds
No
bar.
games. No games.
No holds bar, right?
Fair point.
Man. Next, we're gonna go to Liberty in Newton Falls. Liberty been on a little roll over there. I like Liberty. Liberty looking good.
You know, man, Liberty, man. I know last year they had a pretty rough year, but this year, pretty good bounce back year, huh?
Bounce back after their starting quarterback left.
Right.
DC for real.
Right.
He's over there, Ursula doing this thing. I believe he had about 3 touchdowns this past game.
I think so.
DC went crazy this week, man. Yeah, but Liberty over Newton Falls, 20-6.
Okay.
I suspect that. I suspect that. We got 9. We only got 4 likes. We need them likes up. We need them likes up. Likes and comment on that. Whatever you think. But Cheney, we got Cheney and Highland. Cheney and Howland, not Highland. Howland. What do you think about Cheney and Howland?
Well, Cheney is normally bring out some good talent, you know, for the big dogs.
What's up, Rich?
Howland is another one of them teams that are inconsistent, but Howland's also one of them teams that can shock you every now and
then. Right. But I'm tell you like this: no holds barred, Cheney, 42-0.
Well,
42-0.
Well, there went the shock. Hey, there ain't no shocking in that one. There ain't shocking nobody in that one.
They wasn't playing, bro. Wasn't playing. And another rough squad over there, Hubbard. Hubbard played against Rutgers. Never heard of Rutgers. You ever heard of Rutgers?
Rutgers High School.
All I know is New Jersey Rutgers. I don't know anything about no Rutgers. This is just New Jersey Rutgers. That's all I know. Never heard of Rutgers. But anyway, Hubbard beat them 21-14. I guess that was a little dog fight over there. And then we want to go to 7 straight wins. Who you think got 7 straight wins over there in Ohio? First week lost, then they went on a tear.
First week lost, 7 straight wins. So DeMarco saying, "What did Brookfield do?" Man, that's got to be the team, though.
That's the team.
They got smoked by Ursula.
They got smoked by Ursula and they came back strong. Yeah,
refused to lose.
Brookfield rolling, man. Brookfield rolling. 7 wins in a row, man. I like Brookfield, man. 7 wins in a row. They rolling, man. And then we want to talk about them top dogs over there in Ohio, man. Who the top dogs?
I don't know, man. Who you got as the top dogs?
Fitch is the top dog.
Man, but I think if they have to see Ursula,
if they have to see Ursula again,
man, it might be a different situation. Man, it's one thing to start blowing a team up, but when you let a team come back 42-34,
they scored 35 unearned. They scored 35 points on them, 35 net, and that score ended up being what, 52-40?
No, it was that score was 42-35,
42-34. Yeah, you can't let nobody come back like that.
I'm telling you,
they got them 6'4" and 6'5" with heads. Yeah. Yeah, them boys is. Yeah, Austintown Fitch, 4 overtimes. They won in 4 overtimes with Wadsworth, bro.
With who?
Wadsworth.
So they went to 4 overtimes with a school that nobody in their right mind knows of, has
nobody
heard of, or even knows how to pronounce for
nobody heard of, bro. I don't get it. Like, well, I guess they say you have bad games. Was that their bad game? Was that to get it out the way before the playoffs?
Well, I thought Ursuline was their bad game.
Ursuline? You thought Ursuline was the bad?
Well, you started winning, you blew a lead,
but they still won the game. But they still won the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying at the rate they're running, I thought that against Ursuline would be their bad game. But
to do something like football could be like basketball, a game of runs.
It can be occasionally, yeah.
A game of runs, man.
It's not consistently a game of runs, but yeah, at times it can be.
Man, well, that'll wrap it up. What we talk about for Ohio, because them are the ones right across the border from us. You know what I mean? The ones that we know over there in Ohio. And we're going to go over here to the WPIAL.
Woo!
It's Liddy. It's Liddy up there, man. It's Liddy up there, the WPIAL, man. So
how about the Westinghouse boys, man? Woo!
Man. I'm going to tell you like this. They not showing too much love to Westinghouse up there. Like the people who rank. You don't see Westinghouse up there too much, brother.
I think Westinghouse got the advantage of a good schedule at the right time.
They do.
It could be difficult.
But to start it off, we're going to go 6A. We ain't going to even shoot down to City League first. We're going to go 6A, man. And there's nobody to talk about in 6A but North Allegheny. Nobody else to talk about in 6A, but North Allegheny, bro.
Fair enough.
Like I don't see no other team to talk about in 6A.
No, not
That's
that I can
all I
think of
know.
anyway.
6A, they just beat Mount Lebanon 40-6.
Yep.
Like I 6A, I don't see nobody else talk about. So we go shoot straight to 5A. 5A, you got Bethel Park, 6-1.
Mm-hmm.
You got Gateway, 6-1. And then I'm not gonna rule them out. They might be 4-3, but I still like they push. Pine Richland.
Now that's Pine Richland under the new head coach, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
ain't
don't. I'm
feeling
not
it?
sold on him yet.
You ain't sold on it?
I'm not sold on him yet.
I like them. I like them. Want me to tell you why I like them? Because they just took out Central Catholic. They just took out Central Catholic 35-13.
That's a good W to have, but like I said, I still not convinced yet.
That guy Austin K, is that his name? K for Bethel Park.
Sounds familiar, something like
Yeah,
that.
180 rush yards. Boy, going crazy, man. And then you got Gateway. You got shotgun gauge, 12 gauge.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Birch. You got Jaquan at the running back. You got Dallas Harper at the receiver. Man, they got some dogs over there, bro. They looking kind of good over there. They got a nice matchup this next week, though.
Who they got?
Who do Gateway got next week?
Let me see if I can.
I had it down, but I forgot who they play next week. But we ain't even worried about that right now because that's gonna be talked about at another time.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that at another time. Yeah, Gateway just beat Penn Trafford 21-10.
So close, not extremely close, but enough to be comfortable with.
Yeah,
But to be comfortable with on both sides.
That's showing where that defense is at.
Yeah,
that defense is showing up right there. Hold up.
Oh,
Who they play?
Ooh,
Who they play?
6-1 Gateway at 7-0 undefeated McKeesport.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
That's gonna be a game.
4A versus 5A.
That's gonna be a game.
4A versus 5A.
That's gonna be a game. I think, man, I gotta take McKeesport, man. I'm going McKeesport by 14.
Ooh,
McKeesport by 14. I like McKeesport, man, and I don't know the Gateway. I don't know the Gateway can hang with them.
I'm not gonna do a prediction yet. I'm gonna wait till Thursday. I gotta make sure all them players is here. Make sure that they're all focused. Make sure all the grades is straight. Make sure there ain't no injuries. But that's gonna be a game right there. I like that game right there. McKeesport Gateway, man. All right, from there we're gonna go to the 4A. 6-0 Aliquippa.
The Quips.
6-0 Aliquippa.
A 54-3
54-3 W over Blackhawk, man. Oh my goodness.
And for Aliquippa, you're in the most favorable part of the schedule all year.
Yes.
You know, the 14, that's this coming Friday, they're at home against Newcastle. Then they go see Chartiers Valley, and then they're at home for what could be the biggest game of the year down in the Whitfield against Central Valley.
Central
Valley comes to Aliquippa now. Central Valley, not to steal your thunder, 7-0. They went 43-0. Big donut over there for Montour.
Yes.
Central Valley, they're next at Ambridge, home versus West Allegheny, and then they go to Aliquippa. And the way these teams are playing, I say both teams go 2-0, and they'll meet each other undefeated, and that's going to be a fight.
But that defense from Aliquippa, they just put up 41 points in the first quarter. Submission them in the first 4 minutes. They had the clock running from the first 4 minutes of the game all the way through.
Aliquippa's offense ain't to be messed with.
That offense scores so fast, man. Tyke, 6 rushes for 106 yards.
However, in saying that Central Valley defense isn't bad, clearly, I mean, 43-0, you put up 43 points on offense. Your defense didn't allow nothing on the backside.
This is going to be a game.
And then you look at Aliquippa's defense. Well, their offense put up 54 points, which is a nice cushion, but the defense only allowed 3. You got a battle of defenses here. Has Newcastle won a game? Yeah, they're 1-6.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who they beat, but
man, they're down bad right now.
Newcastle
man.
is all the way in the middle of a rebuild.
That's crazy, man. Aliquippa 41 in the first quarter, bro. Oh my goodness.
That's dangerous territory.
But look at this 4A though, bro. Aliquippa 6-0. McKeesport 7-0. Central Valley 7-0. Highlands 7-0. That 4A, bro.
If you're in 4A, you don't want to catch one of them.
Man, but that 4A
the problem is, if you're in 4A, you don't want to see any of those 4 teams, but you know that you're gonna have to see one of those 4 teams.
Man, that might be the best division right there, 4A, bro.
Newcastle won their first game of the year. They played Summit Academy.
Oh yeah, Summit Academy. That should be.
That was a cakewalk.
Yeah, that was a cakewalk, man.
Then they went to Mars. That following week got blown out, and it's been all bad for them.
Look at these scores, bro. Aliquippa 54 against Blackhawk to 3. 41 nothing in the first quarter. Then you got McKeesport over Connellsville 48-0. Bobby Boy 106 yards rushing. No, it probably took him out early. Then you got Central Valley over Montour 43-0. You got Antoine Johnson passing for 9 for 15, 114 yards. Then you got Brett Fitzsimmons 181 rush yards.
On that Central Valley game, a note on that is Newcastle played Central Valley and Montour in back-to-back weeks. Central Valley beat them 54-0. Montour beat them 51-0. When Central Valley just beat Montour 43-0.
Right. Hey, I believe y'all can compete in 4A, but it's some dogs over there, bro. I'm not gonna front. It's some dogs over there, bro. It's definitely some dogs over there.
It's gonna be rough.
We gotta worry about 2A because 2A got some comp over there too, honestly. But yeah, and then Highlands beat Woodland Hills 38-23.
So now we're talking about Newcastle. Let me ask you this. Now we know Newcastle's in the middle of a rebuild, but are we looking at for the first time in a while? Newcastle might actually be looking forward to the cycle to bump down classification. They can't compete at the 4A level anymore.
Hey,
Can Newcastle no longer compete in 4A? They don't have the tools to do it anymore?
I don't know, man. I know they got some good young kids coming up.
For a while there, Newcastle had a factory. Are we saying that the factory is closed and it's time to move down? Or
hey, what happened when we did that?
I mean, it looked like it might be panic. But
what happened when we did that? And they left. They won't let us out of D10.
Fair enough.
We're stuck in D10 because we moved down. Instead of just biting it, you know, you're gonna take them bumps and bruises. You're gonna take them some years. Man, I know my year I took them. Shit, we finished 6-5.
Yeah, but 1-6, man.
After being number 1 in the state, the first game of the season, we came preseason number 1 in the state and lost to Laurel.
I don't know, but it's food for thought. That's going to be an interesting thing to watch in the offseason. See if they put a petition in to move down.
Hey, that's up for grabs. We're going to see about that, man. Next, we're going to go to 3A. It ain't too many teams we could talk about in 3A. Only team we could talk about is Bell Vernon and Avansworth. That's all I'll think about right there.
Yeah.
Bell Vernon and Avansworth. Even though Bell Vernon got those 2 losses, the one
loss
was
a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, but the one loss was to McKeesport.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a 4A school. But Bell Vernon, they just beat Greensburg Salem 51-7. They're mad. They're ready to take everything out on people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. I know Martin is ready to go crazy on everybody. Martin's just going crazy on everybody. I already know. And then you got Avansworth 29-3 over Beaver. Man, WPL looking good this year. I'm not going to front to you, bro. I like the WPL, man. But then we going to go to that 2A, man. 2A WPIL. Now, this is where it gets crazy.
Stacked.
They is stacked down there. Still Valley, 6-0. Beaver Falls, 6-1. Then you got Stowe Rocks, 4-2. Don't sleep on the Rocks. Those losses, don't sleep on the Rocks.
I'd say don't sleep on the Rocks, but I'm not completely convinced that they're a team I should look for.
To me, guess what? I think the Rocks got the most athletes down there in WPIL on their team.
Yeah, but you can have all the athletes in the world if you don't know how to utilize them
Yeah,
correctly.
you right about that. That's why I say those losses was early. You got to think, Star Wars just took out Washington, who was undefeated.
True.
Left them with a donut, 36-0.
True.
36-0, bro. But you got listen to these athletes. Josh Jenkins, Zay Davis. Josh Jenkins just threw 11 for 20, 194 yards passing. Then you got Zay Davis, receiver, running back. D.D. Lamb, cornerback, receiver. Mir Hibbler, receiver. Dre Ross, receiver. Diego Ellis, one of the top DBs in the WPIL in the state. Then you got Jamont Green Miller, another receiver. Bro, they are stacked with playmakers. Stacked with playmakers, bro. Okay. I like Stowe Rocks, bro. I like them. Then you got Sarah Catholic, who just played against Yo, however you say it.
Yeah.
28-14.
I did see that. That did come across my phone.
Number 11 receiver in the nation. In the nation, not in the nation. Amir Spencer. He got almost 1,000 yards receiving already in 6 games.
Right.
Impressive. I didn't even know about this quarterback, Quadir Stribling. 10 for 10, 134 yards. 10 for 10.
Spencer.
Amir Spencer. So, yeah.
Has Sarah Catholic played a team that has a top tier defense yet?
I think that team they played, they lost to.
There I have it. Can they beat a good defense?
I believe they could beat a good defense. They got some playmakers on that team. They got a nice running back also. But then you got the sleeper down in there, man. That 2-8 Neshannock, 6-1 Neshannock.
Yeah, they played North Catholic to open a season. They lost 37-14.
Yeah, they lost to North Catholic first game of the season.
I'm waiting on them to play a team that's actually going to test them, and I don't know that there's one on their schedule.
Well, it's getting to the end of the season.
I lied.
They play Steel Valley, right?
They do play Steel Valley the last game of the season.
They play Steel Valley.
So that right there is where we're going to find out who Sarah Catholic is.
Right.
If Sarah Catholic is what you say they are, if they are who they think they are, they'll be able to take out Steel Valley. But if Sarah Catholic is who I think they are, Steel Valley should take them out with no problem.
Steel Valley take them out. Okay. But what about Beaver Falls, man? They just beat Mohawk 54-7.
I ain't got nothing to say about Beaver Falls, man. They got a train rolling, man. Bruh, and it's on the tracks.
Bro, quarterback Jaron Bruckner. You don't believe his stats. 4-5 passing, 202 yards.
Huh? Hey, wait. So he attempted 5 passes.
Attempted 5 passes, bro.
Completed 4 of them for 200 plus yards.
Yeah. North Catholic is 4A. Sarah played North Catholic 4A, bro. Don't forget, Sarah defending 2A WPIA champion.
I mean,
right about that,
I know they're defending.
Don't make the mistake of sleep. No, I won't sleep on Sarah, bro.
All I'm saying is
we'll not find this out. Year. Last year, I was definitely sleeping on because I didn't like the offense. Like
we'll
they didn't put points on offense.
We'll find out who they are when they play Steel Valley.
Yeah,
that will tell us who they are.
Yes, sir.
And there's no art. I mean, okay, I give you the 4A cop out. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. 4A to 2A, cool. Take it. But now you're talking about a team that's in your classification, in your conference.
Right.
If you can't beat them, are you who you think you are?
It's getting you ready for the playoffs, though, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I'm saying that's you need to come out with the win. You come out with a loss there. A lot of questions going to be answered.
Okay, you're right. All right, from the 2A of the WPIL, we're going to go to 1A. 1A, and it's a couple teams, man. I'm going to say Bishop Canterman. I like Bishop Canterman.
They put up a donut this week.
Yeah, 63-0 on Cornell.
9 touchdowns. Jeez.
63 to nothing.
9 touchdowns.
Oof, boy.
9 touchdowns.
Man, Marcus Carter, 12 rushes, 104 yards. Jason Cross, 5 for 10 passing, 133 yards. Man, Bishop looking good. My boy Zay up there holding it down. He doing good. We didn't beat Steel Valley last season, but we
went to the state championship.
You right? You right. That's getting you ready for the playoffs, bro. I'm already knowing. Then you got Southside Beaver, who's back again. I ain't seen about Southside in a while.
I haven't heard. They've been quiet.
Yeah, they just beat Shenango in the dog fight though, 15-13.
You getting in dog fights with Shenango? That's interesting.
7-0 Southside Beaver though, which meaning you know who they playing.
Quiet 7-0.
They got to be playing against the Rochesters. So which meaning they probably played against 6-1 Laurel. I don't know if they did, but I know they probably played against them. Laurel just beat Northgate 58-14.
I can't. Their schedule's not pulling up for me.
And then all right, so we go from I like Bishop Canavan in that 1A period.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody beating Bishop Canavan in that 1A. And Bishop Godfrey moved up to 2A, right?
Oh, Bishop Guilfoyle moved up.
I think they moved up to 2A.
I think so.
Yeah. So from there, we just gonna go to the City League. It's the City League boys, man. And there's nobody to talk about in the City League but who?
Westinghouse.
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 Hey, Westinghouse, man. They over there killing that City League, man. Nobody wasn't no problems, man. University Prep was the only team that I think they even give them any type of chance, and I think they did them dirty. You know what I mean? But Westinghouse just beat Butler, who I predicted it'd be a closer game. They beat Butler 39-6. Sincere Smith for 92 yards receiving, 4 receiving. Khalil Taylor 151 yards rushing. I didn't even know they had a running back. As much as key pass, I didn't know they had a running back, bro.
Well, clearly they do, huh?
Yeah, 151 rush yards. I didn't know. I just didn't know. You know, hey, we done wrapped up the Ohio. We done wrapped up the PIL. Now we going over to the PIAA. PIAA, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: PIAA is down bad, man. There is no 6A team to talk about. There is no 5A team to talk about.
When you get to 4A, you're starting to hit. You can talk about teams that are in the PIAA, but you're also looking at them Whitfield teams.
You're looking at them Whitfield teams in that 4A, man, which is Salute, Top Dogs, Aliquippa. They rolling. I like them. I like them in that 4A, man. They rolling. Then you got Bishop McDevitt, who's 5-1. Then you got Jersey Shore, 7-0. Jersey Shore. Then you got McKeesport, 7-0. And last but not least, Central Valley. Man, that 4A is something serious. That 4A is something serious, man. Then we gonna love y'all show. Keep up the great work, fellas. I appreciate it, Juan. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that bell button so you get the notification. Bobby Boyd is the truth. I like that young man, bro.
Yeah,
I like him, bro. He's not real big, but he's strong. He's strong and he run, bro.
Agreed.
But we're gonna go to that 3A. Ain't nobody talk about but 2 teams. Wild Missing and Bell Vernon.
Agreed. Yeah.
Wild Missing and Bell Vernon, man.
Bell Vernon.
Let's see what Martin could do. Cause Wild Missing ain't playing.
Oh,
they mad about last year.
They I think to quote MJ, they took it personal. They took it very personal.
They took it very, very personal.
They took it very personal.
Yeah, they on the road this year, man. Wild Missing, man. Bell Vernon. Them the teams right there in that 3A. From there, we're gonna go to 2A. Top Dog. You see it. F-Town.
Pharaoh Steelers.
F-Town, man. F-Town, we on that race right now, man. Then we're going to go from Furrow to Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel ain't, man. Hey, I looked at it a little bit there, YouTube. Man, they got something down there in Mount Carmel, man. Yeah, Mount Carmel got something. But I'm still seeing Steel Valley on the loose in that 2A. I'm still seeing Beaver Falls on the loose in that 2A, in that PIAA. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Westinghouse. They don't be putting Westinghouse up, you know?
We'll see what Westinghouse brings to the table.
See what they bring to the table, man. You already know 1A ain't nobody but Bishop Kenneman in 1A.
Yes, sir.
I see nobody beating Bishop Kenneman.
Agreed. Who could? Who could?
I mean, I see Bishop Kenneman running through it.
They might be able to just run the table at this point.
Yeah, I see him running through it, man.
And from there, we now go to our District 10.
The District 10.
Go over to District 10 recap from
Friday. From last Friday, man. District 10, man.
Yeah, from Friday, Saturday, we had
Friday and Saturday.
We had Friday night. Of course, we had Hickory upset, I guess you would say at this point. Grove City 24-14. Lakeview dominates Cambridge Springs 41-14. Greenville and Iroquois, the game we thought might not be played there for a while, ended up being played. Greenville 50 to a donut.
Oh man,
50-0.
Greenville must have been tired of losing, bro.
Man,
I believe they was 0-6 before that win.
Right. So that worries me, and I'll tell you why in a minute. General McLean 22, Wilmington 19. That was a dogfight. Wilmington led for a while there, and then in the last second,
I picked Wilmington to win.
I thought Wilmington might be able to pull it out. Yeah, it didn't go our way, so in there it lies. And then I think you had the Mercer Kennedy score. I think that was 41-7 or 40-7, something like that. That
wasn't too good,
it wasn't even close.
I picked Kennedy to win that game, and Mercer dug in them, bro. That Damian Maddox.
Yeah.
Oh man, 4 touchdowns, Damian 130 rush yards, and the interception I think he had.
Yeah.
Damian Maddox went off, man.
Like that.
Salute, Damian. Salute, man. Damian definitely went off, man.
So as we recapped our District 10 guys, I'm gonna ask you before you ask me. You normally ask me, but I'm gonna ask you. Who are your top 5 teams this week?
Top 5.
Who your top 5 this week?
Oh, I switched up a little bit. I ain't gonna even front. I do want to salute my boy Bill Dungy. I try to use the reverse psychology. You know what I mean? Coach Bill Dungy, Hickory High School. I predicted y'all to lose this week, 23-20 in a nail biter, but y'all pulled it out. Time to switch it around, man. Go on that run. Yeah, but top 5, man. I'm at a nail biter right now between Lakeview and Mercer.
Okay.
Lakeview and Mercer, man. I don't know who to put at that 5 spot right there, man. But I'm there with Lakeview and Mercer. I almost want to ease Lakeview a little bit. But then again, I don't know, because Mercer is like, I don't know. I'm going to go with Lakeview and Mercer together. Then number 4, Sharon.
Fair.
I still believe in Sharon. I still believe in Sharon.
Big upset over Slippery Rock, 20-6.
Yes, I predicted them to win over Slippery Rock too. No, everybody thought Slippery Rock was gonna beat Sharon, but I told y'all Sharon's on a mission. Now, I don't know about this week.
Yeah, mission failed.
I don't know about this week.
What's today? Monday. Mission failed. You see on Friday, if you complete your mission, allow me to. I know it's game of the week, but allow me to spoil the result. Mission failed. Mission's gonna fail.
Hey man, I might. Man, if Sharon beats Furrow, bro, I might streak down the 50-yard line, bro.
Did you just say it?
If Sharon beats Furrow, I'll streak down the 50-yard line.
The fact that there's even a question of if in your head really worries me.
Why you think I said that so easy?
But you said if. So like the fact that if is even in your vocabulary when it comes to Sharon beating Farrell, we have a problem here. Are you feeling all right? Are you well? You have a fever, man? You sure you ain't got COVID something? You feeling okay?
Sharon though, man. Sharon my number 4, man. Good upset on Slippery Rock, man. Good luck this week too, man. My cousin's still over, and my people's still over. I still love y'all, man.
Yeah, I saw some of them. They wanted to bet, man. They wanted you to give them 14 points.
Yeah,
you got to give them 14 points before they accept the bet. I mean, realistically, you could probably give them 28 and still win, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point.
So I'm gonna go.
Shout out to Sharon, though.
Shout out to Sharon, man. Shout out to Sharon, man. Number 3, Reynolds.
Okay. I don't argue that.
Number 3, I'm gonna keep Reynolds at number 3, man. I like Reynolds. Jalen Wagner, he's doing this thing. I think he's gonna keep doing this thing. And
coming off the bye.
Yeah, and coming off a bye, he done got some energy back. He ready to run.
Healed up.
He's mad. He's mad that he didn't get the rush for 200 something yards last game.
Yeah,
he's mad. So I see him going for about 350 this game.
And he's got Cochran coming up.
He's got Cochran. He's going for 350, bro. 4 touchdowns.
I could see that.
I stamp it. Jalen.
I could see that.
Jalen. And then he's mad about that Knox kid just keep putting up crazy numbers. 54 carries? Bro, how can you not tired?
That boy had 54 of them.
What type of energy bar is he on?
I don't even see any NFL running back with 54
carries, bro.
I wonder how many plays they ran. They had to have run like 60
They had to run about 65 plays.
Not even. They probably ran
Not
60
even that.
plays.
They probably ran 57 plays.
Yeah.
57 plays, man. 54 carries. That's crazy. But I said, Coach, take me out. I need a break. Tap the helmet. Something. Yo. And then you already know my number 2, my number 1, man. Hey, you sports, what's up, man? Yeah, man. Hey, that's crazy, man. 54 carries. But yeah, man, my number 2 and my number 1, y'all already know. I'm going to leave Sharpsville there. They played against some dogs this week, man. It's just hard to beat that Furrow defense. The way they're playing now, that Furrow defense is, bro, to hold a stud Sharpsville offense to 22 total yards.
On that note, I hope Jason Garrett is watching because I remember last week, I remember your comment. You specifically came in here and told me that Summers was going to have 450 all-purpose yards. And for those who didn't see the comment exactly, he said 350 passing yards and 100 rushing yards. How many yards did they have as a team?
400 all-purpose.
How many yards did they have as a team? Can you say that number for me one more time?
Man, 450 yards.
That's what he said. That's what they had. How many did they have as a team?
22 total yards.
As a team, they had 22 yards. You know what that means? That means we scored more points than they had yards.
Hold up. 20. That's not, bro. They didn't even get a yard a quarter. They didn't get a yard.
They didn't get a first down per quarter.
They didn't get a yard a half. I mean,
they didn't get a first down per quarter. And the crazy thing is, somebody argued that number with me. They're like, well, they scored a touchdown. Yeah, they scored a touchdown on the block punt. LJ blocked.
I wouldn't even say it
wasn't a block punt. It was just the direction of the punt.
He blocked the punt, but they had 4 penalties inside the 10-yard line.
Oh yeah, well, following that.
If you don't score off of that, then it's something
right.
Like they had 4 penalties inside the 10-yard line.
They had 22 total yards. We scored more. Think about this. We scored more points than they had yards.
Wow, I never even thought like that, bro.
And they had people had the nerve to come on here and question the Farrell defense.
Yeah.
What other questions do you have?
Yeah,
go ahead, ask them now.
That's on me.
What other questions do you have? You said I was gonna put up 21 points. I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget.
On me,
and what did I tell you when you said 35-21? What did I tell you? I told it was disrespectful for you to say they was gonna put up 21 points against us.
All right, let me break this down to you. All right. I had faith in Colin doing what he could do. I had faith in Levis doing a little something. You know what I mean? I didn't think highly of that defense the way they played, bro. They scored because my boy slipped. Yeah, he did. He slipped in the end zone, but they got those 4 penalties. But that defense, I didn't think that defense was gonna come like they did.
You didn't think the defense? I tried to tell you. I sat here and I tried to tell you that the defense was like that.
I ain't seen so much discipline from that defense until I seen that game.
Now, here's a note.
What?
We beat them 48-7 on grass.
Right.
When we see them again in the District 10 title game, because I'm pretty sure they'll be able to somehow manage to pick up the pieces and get back for that. When we see them in the District 10 championship, that game will be played on turf.
All right, but let me get back to the Colin thing that I was thinking. He's a playmaker, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I look at him as like someone like myself at that quarterback. He runs, he passes. You know what I mean? But Farrell's defense was just...
If he don't have time, he can't do either.
I learned that from when I played against Rochester.
If he don't have time, he can't do either.
I learned that from when I played against 98 Rochester. They keyed on me and tore my line up. They keyed on me and tore my line up, bro. And there was nothing I could do. So I understand what he went through. They crushed that line. That defense up front did everything they were supposed to do, and them linebackers held it down. They did everything they were supposed to do.
So in saying such, I think we know who your number one team is.
Yes, you know, for Ohio.
Okay, all right.
For Ohio, they stay steady holding it down.
All right, for me, it's actually crazy. This week we have almost an identical list. How about that? Man, great minds think alike, or so they say. But for me, top 5, I made a change at 5. I went back to my original, somewhat kind of close to my original top 5, in a roundabout way. At 5, I got Hickory. Hickory's back in my top 5. That win over Grove City. I told you last week. Everybody was doubting me. I'm like, look, if anybody can right this ship, it's going to be Bill Dungy.
Right.
Coach Dungy goes out there, 24-14, gets a big fought win over a conference rival there. I definitely think that Hickory's going to make some noise this week. But now, earlier, you said Greenville 50-0 took the goose egg out of their win column. They got their first win, and I said that worried me because a team with confidence is very dangerous. Hickory hosts Greenville this week.
Right.
This is a game that Hickory has to win.
They have to win.
This is a game that both teams need to win, and neither team can afford to lose.
Right. Right.
But I'm gonna say Hickory's gonna be able to pull that one out. I think it could end up being close, but at the end of the day, I think, like I said, if I have confidence in any coach to right back from where they're at, it's Coach Dungy. At number 4. All right, so I kind of picked apart the team, and now I'm gonna give them their props. I got Sharon at number 4.
Yeah,
temporarily.
Yeah, because you was dissing them, bro. You gave them no chance to win against Slippery Rock, bro.
You right. I gave them no chance, and they proved me wrong. I'm glad they proved me wrong.
You said they were gonna go 0-3, 0-4 these last 3-4 games.
Okay, they'll go 1-3. What's your point?
Oh, you disrespectful.
They'll go 1-3. Because here's the thing with Sharon, you don't know what Sharon team is gonna show up.
Right.
What Sharon team shows up? Are we gonna get the Sharon team that played last week against Slippery Rock and won 20-6? Or we're going to get the Sharon team that showed up against Sharpsville and got beat 49-27.
I told you I like
What Sharon team are we going to get?
I like Sharon's defense, bro. I like their defense. I don't know what be happening that they end up giving up so many points, but their defense, they have a good defense.
Agree.
They have a good defense. They might be missing CC as one of those cornerbacks. You know what I mean? The speedy corner or safety, whatever he play over there, but I just like that. I like their defense.
Well, allow me to remind you, the last time that you came on here and said you liked their defense went out and gave up 49 points.
That was to Sharpsville.
To an undefeated Sharpsville.
That was to Sharpsville.
And
they could not stop.
Carlin. I always love the numbers, right? I love the way the numbers work themselves out. And after last week, 6-1. Well, for half of the people, or for half the fans, 6-1 is a good number.
Right.
For the other half, 6-1 is so disappointing.
Right.
It's crazy how numbers work. You see, because 6-1 to one side means we went out here, we took care of business, we did what we said we were going to do, and for the other side, 6-1 means, all right, it's back to the drawing board. We don't have the goose egg there anymore. We gotta go figure this thing out, right the ship somehow. At number 3, I got Reynolds. The bye week, I think, helped him. I thought about putting Sharon at 3, but then the Slippery Rock thing, but that lapse against Sharpsville is what gets me about Sharon. So I moved Reynolds up to 3 because this week they do have Cochranton, and I got to agree with you. I think that it's time for Wagner to go ahead and rush for 350 and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I don't think that Cochranton's going to be able to stop him. At number 2, dare I say, I take some sort of joy in saying this. We have the 6-1 Sharpsville Big Red Blue Devils, and they'll host Grove City this week.
Right.
I think Sharpsville's going to run through them.
Yeah.
I mean, they might get into a situation like Farrell did, where the first half is close, but that second half, that Grove City defense is going to.
I think that's going to be a good game.
I think that's going to be Summers' get back game to get his confidence back.
I think that's going to be a good game, though.
I thought it could turn that way, but
players back.
Even with it, I don't see Sharpsville. I don't see Grove City making that a competitive game. I got Sharpsville by at least 14.
But when it's like, what happens with a pit bull when they get bit up, and you know what I mean? And
Well, casually they'll want to start fighting at some point.
Sometimes, and then what's the other thing? You occur the pit bull. Like the pit bull don't want no more problems.
Right. He just
you know what I
back
mean.
off. He
So
cowers in the
now,
corner.
what the Charlottesville gonna do? Are they gonna be curved, or are they gonna come back strong and fight back? Well, that's what you got to worry about right there.
As you said, what are they going to do? Charlottesville has two options. They're either going to cower in the corner after taking their first loss, or they're going to come out and run through Grove City and try to
start their run back.
Yeah, exactly. Look to get back on another win streak. Definitely have respect for them Charlottesville boys. Yeah, hope to see them down the line.
Definitely.
At number one, it's no surprise. Them boys from down the street. No surprise, them boys from down the street, Farrell. Got them at number one. They go to Sharon this week. Game of the week. If you ain't going to be in the stadium, watching on your TV, dare I say.
Watch on JJ's Live.
Oh, yeah, you go right there. Watch on JJ's Live. Dare I say, if it's like 6:30 and you think you're going to get a parking spot, you probably aren't. And
5:30, you better be there.
And with the score I'm about to predict, I just say some fans can just avoid the parking problem altogether, just watch on TV. I mean, I know the tickets are only $6, but you can just save it. Go get your coffee tomorrow morning so you can think about what happened the previous night. I got Farrell by at least 21, and that's me being nice. I know last week I said we were gonna break the record.
Right.
I let Gary push me over the limit a little bit. I'll reel it back in. Farrell by at least 21 in that game. You can come if you want. Please do show up. Support Sharon. Support Farrell. I guess it is a bit of tribalism because of where we live. But
right.
At the end of the day,
it's all love.
At the end
of the day, it's all love, man. It's nothing but a lot of family playing against each other.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like you have the big brother and he beats on the little brother when the little brother is still little. Well, that's kind of what this situation is. Farrell is the big brother. Sharon is little brother. And little brother just isn't on that level as big brother.
Just not on that level right now, right?
Big brother's just going to come in, steal little brother's toys, and keep it moving.
Right.
That's what I think is going to basically happen. I got Farrell by 14, I got Farrell by 21, Sharpsville by 14, Reynolds by a number that hasn't even been invented yet. And then I got Hickory over Greenville, also by a number that has not been invented.
Sounds nice. Well, see, one thing I want to get back to with that Farrell team, bro. That Farrell team, see, there's no one-dimensional with the Farrell team. Sharon got more win overall.
It's 34-26 with 7 ties. And if you want to be technical, go on my Facebook. I went through all the history of it. You'll see all the stats, all the games won and such. But if you want to be technical, I think Sharon won like the first 10 games or so, because at the time we were still considered South Sharon. We weren't even called Farrell yet. And the one game they beat us like 90-0.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
We're talking about games before you and I would have been allowed to play.
Sharon got more wins probably back 70s and down.
Not even earlier than that. I'm saying like the 30s. Their first 10 wins, I think, were like in the 30s, early 40s. Yeah. Like that's when we weren't allowed to play football. Right. We couldn't went up there and play for them. But so that's how you're gonna get the more wins overall thing. But it's all right.
But yeah, with Farrell, there's no one dimensional with Farrell, man. If it's raining, they gonna pound you. You're not gonna stop that pound. Last year they said Farrell couldn't pass. This year, what are they gonna say now?
Last year was all they got is Anthony Stallworth. They don't know how to pass the ball. This year it is all they got is Cabron. They don't know how to run the ball. Well, Brandon Chambers would like a word. Jules Johnson would like a word.
Yes.
So there it lies. But
it's a lot of talent on that Farrell team, man. Like I talked about Stowe Rocks, but it's a lot of more talent on this Farrell team. Offense, defense. I'm gonna just say that defense period is just enough talent.
Yeah,
that defense period is just they're deep. They're deep. You see every play is about 2 guys coming out to send 2 more in. You know what I mean?
The thing about I think we talked about before is the thing about Farrell is when you have a team that's so deep that your second team is starters everywhere else.
Yeah.
Take your whole second team, they'd be starters on anybody else's team.
Right.
You got something going there.
You got your quarterback running for 3 touchdowns. Then you got your wide receiver running for 3 touchdowns.
You got your quarterback running for 3 touchdowns, mind you. You got your quarterback running for 3 touchdowns a week after he broke the single game passing record.
Right.
There's nothing one-dimensional about that.
After throwing for 400. Yeah, then you got your leading receiver going to the running back, rushing for 130 yards on 16 carries. Then you got the regular running back going for 120 yards on 20 carries.
Right.
I know Brandon Chambers, Colin, they're holding down back there. Then you got the young boy freshman, Joel Johnson.
Right. Coming crazy. And I got to admit, love it real quick. Love it, though. Got to admit, real quick shout out to my boy Rondell, man. That boy, he put on the jet for that little run, bro. Yeah, he put on the jet. He said he was road runner, man. He was done.
He come in, get the ball. He just take off. Everybody's talking about who's number 12.
Who's number 12? That's McClinton. That's McClinton. Yeah, where did he come from?
That was supposed to be the number nowhere. That was supposed to be the number 2 back.
Right.
Coming into the season, he ended up getting hurt.
And I mean, never want to see anybody get hurt, but for Joel Johnson, that opportunity there, to get into the number 2 back today. Yeah. We've been talking Brandon Chambers, Joel Johnson, but then on Friday, Rondell said, "Whoa, don't." Rondell said, "Hey, don't forget about me. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here." I mean, you mix him in there too,
and that's another linebacker to add to the equation.
Exactly,
another linebacker to add to the equation.
At linebacker, he's good. I really love him on kickoff because that boy will go hit somebody on kickoff. He is looking for the ball. He's coming for you.
Yes.
You catch the ball, you better be looking up because number 12 he's coming for you.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, that there right there a wrap up for episode 3. What week we on? We going on week 8, huh?
Yeah,
week 8. Ooh, week 8. Playoffs very soon. We dealt with the rain. Let's see how it's gonna be this weekend. Pretty soon, that snow gonna be here for the playoffs.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
Hey, that's when it's really gonna be lit. The playoff weather, man. That's that football weather. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Episode 3. Appreciate you all for coming. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and comment. Leave a comment. Let me know how you felt about this episode, man. You comment. We take all criticism.
Just interact with the video, man.
We take all criticism.
Interact with the video,
regardless of how you feel about it's. Just give us a little help while we give y'all a little bit of action.
Just like it, dislike it, share it, comment, subscribe. You could catch Friday's game. Will be on the JJ Pinkins Wilson Facebook Live. You catch it. However, catch it during the game. Man, make sure they don't take down the post game, man. I wanted to go back and watch the game.
It's back. It's back on.
Oh, it's back on.
Yeah. Man, so if you missed that last game, if you missed that last game, not the one that just passed the week before, if you missed it, it's back up on the page, man.
Stop getting demonetized.
Man, I got demonetized. Pharrell played that music all
so
game.
Then you better be writing on the copyrights.
I did.
And they still took it down. Man, me and Mark gotta have a word, man. Where's
man, Mark is vicious, bro.
Man, Mark out here, man. He acting crazy.
He's vicious, bro. Like, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, comment, all of that, man. Hit that bell, man. We'll be back to you next week, Monday, the wrap up from these good games.
Can't wait till next week.
They terminated me, Margo.
Yeah, he got terminated.
I got terminated myself.
Yeah. You be threatening to terminate everybody else, and you the one that got terminated.
Yeah, man, they did me dirty.
But you supposed to be the terminator.
I'm the terminator.
Go ahead, Arnold. Go ahead, Arnold.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, man, we'll be back with you Monday. Come check out the live Thursday night. Thursday night, we're going to be doing predictions on all the games. It's a lot of good games this week, man. Come see JJ live Thursday night, man.
I think I got a meeting Thursday, but I'll send you my picks.
Okay,
I'll send you my picks.
You can do that.
For the live on Thursday. But yeah, definitely check out the live.
Check out the live Thursday night and check out the live Friday night. We're gonna have the game on there, man. We see y'all then.
See you next week.
Have a good one.